Hello and welcome to this video on what you can expect in a case study interview at 180 Degrees Consulting. So firstly, what is a case study interview? A case study interview can be a real life or fictional business scenario where you have to problem solve on the spot. So this involves analysing key problems, breaking them down into distinct categories, asking questions to engage with the brief and for further clarifications, as well as finally forming recommendations within a given amount of time to help solve the problem. At 180 Degrees Consulting, you'll be doing the group interview with a group of 6 people, where we'll start off with the behavioural portion of the interview and then followed by the case interview, which is a lot more focused on teamwork and collaboration. So after introductions and getting to know you all in the behavioural portion of the interview, we'll move on to the case interview where we present a business scenario and have you take notes first. This is also a really good time to ask any additional questions that you may have to get more information on the brief as well as gain further clarification. Then you'll enter into the group brainstorming stage where you'll analyse key problems, prioritise your issues within the group. As a team, you will need to come up with solutions that will address the issues that you have prioritised and divide these recommendations among yourselves to present back to us. Interviewees will also have individual preparation time for their recommendation pitch. After each of you present concluding recommendations and justifications, we then, as the client, might ask some follow-up questions to which you can respond. Finally, the case interview concludes with an interview wrap-up and Q&A. Moving on to tips and preparation, we would recommend that you bring your pen and paper, as there will be a lot of note-taking and planning, as well as individual presentation of the group's recommendations to the case. We would also recommend that you bring a watch to keep wary of time, as each section of the case interview, whether it be group brainstorming or individual presentation preparation, is timed. In terms of tips, be prepared to ask questions, engage with other teammates, and collaborate to find solutions. Make sure that when you're analysing the business problem, you really dig deep and break down the problem into distinct areas before making recommendations. So many consultants at 180 Degrees Consulting use the MECE technique, which stands for mutually exclusive and collectively exhaustive. Additionally, as 180 Degrees Consulting's mission is all about making positive change in the social impact community, we recommend that our applicants understand the non-for-profit industry and the communities they work with. Finally, by taking a logical and structured approach to your note-taking, problem-solving and presentation, you are effectively adopting the hypothesis-driven approach that we want you to develop on your 180 Degrees journey. It's important to note that the aim of the case study is also to see how you react to the unfamiliar, so remember to stay calm and take a deep breath when necessary. In terms of what we're looking for, the criteria, obviously teamwork is an incredibly important skill where we're seeing how each and every one of you contribute to that teamwork environment in forming recommendations and your presentation. And in your individual presentations, we're also looking at your presentation skills and how you're able to handle different situations under pressure. On a broader level, we value people from degrees of all disciplines, as well as people who are truly passionate about the social impact space and passionate about pursuing a truly tangible impact for our partnered charities and non-for-profit organisations. Thank you for listening in on our 180 Degrees Consulting What to Expect in Your Case Interview video. We can't wait to meet you all in the interview process and have you start your 180 Degrees journey with us.